This is my playthrough. It is mine. What do they say in Full Metal Jacket? You know, like this is my rifle. This is my game. This is my playthrough. That's us. Thank you, Austin, for the quote. This is all based from vanilla. It was before SMW. It was based on SMB1 and SMB2.
If you need a good
We've all been there. Yeah, you know, Kalia, you know. Well, welcome back. Yo, check it. Yo, this is us. Sick, dude. Fucking, we look awesome. Yeah, check it out. Dope shield. Yo, yeah, we got an orc shield. The upscaling looks good on it. Look at the tongue and stuff, too. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yep. We have, if you'll notice, like a skirt that's shiny. And you'll also notice we have some, it's kind of hard to see, we have some shoes. And those shoes are also shiny. So last stream, at the very tail end of stream, we got what will be perhaps one of the most crucial items in our playthrough, which is the Boots of the Apostle, which give us the ability to levitate 30 to 40 points for 30 seconds. No, Swift, not that kind of stream. We already saw Mario's, you know, that kind of...
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with
you know, that kind of slippery slope talk just won't do here. Mario died in 2009 and Luigi in 2013. Oh wow, really? Did you give your playthrough a girl's name?
What was that?
It has many names. 25, it has many names. Thanksgiving at my house, and we're gonna look at naked Mario manga. Yo, I love it, KQ. Like, talk about content. Holy shit. I love that. Wow, I'm so excited. Yeah, you just tell me when and where, and so I can show up like 2 hours early, you know, because that's what best friends do, you know? They show up and they help. So we got these fucking awesome shoes. Like, I cannot emphasize, we can fly. You know what? How about, you know, talking about it, that's old news. How about I fucking show you? Excuse my language. I don't know, it feels deserving of my sincere, profane emphasis. Cancel. Magic menu item. Eat the food! Boots of the Apostle. Okay, right? We execute it. Where do you want to go? We'll go anywhere. We can fucking fly. Where do you want to go? You want to go up here? Yeah, whatever. We'll go up here. Yeah. We can fucking levitate. It's fucking sick. Yeah. Because we got the boots. We got like Tiber Septums. We got like the boots of like the God King, Tiber Septum. And it literally let us fly. Okay, so this is the rest of our playthrough. All right. Is I evoke my shoes. Fly! You know, that'll be us. That'll be us. It's true. Doesn't it look awesome? Look how great the game looks. We're birds now. Fuck yeah. You can tell you're really passionate about this. Yeah. Who wouldn't be? Oh dear. Well, on the bright side, we got a skill point. Yo, we take like no damage from falling. It's so goofy. Cool. We're invincible. Just like Tiber Septum. Just like Tiber Septum did it. Okay, so how did we get this awesome? We did it by selling out to the Imperial cult. So why don't we just continue with that? If you're invincible, how can I still see you? Wrong kind of invincible, Magic Pen. I'm not invincible to sight. I'm invincible to gravity. Yeah, so suck on that. So we gotta go to Rotheran. We have a quest up in Rotheran, need I remind you. The Oracle has asked me to rescue Adusamsi Asurnarairan from the Dunmer stronghold of Rotheran. She went there to recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch. If possible, I'm to recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch and bring that back to the Oracle. Great to see you, Magic Pen. I hope your week was great and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I hope it was grand. Sincerely. It was a busy week for me, Magic Pen. I feel like I didn't even get to say hi this week. Are you invincible to magnets? I don't know. What magnets? How do they work? I'm not sure if magnetism really exists in Vardenfell here. One time I flew up as high as I could and dropped from orbit, and I was fine. No way, Wahila. That's sick. I can't wait. We'll do it one day. We'll fly to the sun.
Where's your uniform?
Glad to see the team all together. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? So Rotheran. That's where we're going? Is it? Where we're going? It's gonna be a tough quest. And to get there, I don't even know. I don't even know. Excited for Japan? Amazing, amazing. Yeah, you're gonna have to send pictures. We could maybe get a boat to Tel Marat and then hoof it over to Rotheran. We could also head east from Kuhl. Kuhl might give us passage to Aldredania. We've really got to get on the opposite side of the map up here. Not that magnet shit again. Damn clowns and their celebration of innocence. Yeah, Austin Nasty is coming out. I knew. Our little, what was it? Our little cinnamon bun wasn't so sweet, as Delta said. How do we want to get there? I mean, I guess, like, I'm inclined to take boats up to Kuhl area and then walk overland. Or, well, if we can get a boat up to Aldredania, that's great. Or Dagon Fel, even better. Capture. You see? Yes, I know. iios. Stealing Delta Rain content.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Since 2020. Oh, yeah, you're not speaking to your extended family. Aw, 25. I'm sorry to hear that.
All right.
That's very tough.
Anytime.
Should do something special, nonetheless. Where's Tel Brenora?
Is there something you need?
This is not really where I wanted to go, but that's okay. Where can you take me? Fine, take me to Sidrith. Hi, we've been up here. Clowns? Hey, unlimited rice pudding. Yeah, clowns. They're the most informed people of magnetism and its many magical abilities. So we can go to Dagon Fel, we can go to Tel Brenora. Either will work for us. I guess we choose. Well, no, we need Dagon Fel.
Yes, Outlander.
Take me there.
What do you want?
Expensive boat ride. Here we are in Dagon Fel. Sick. We made it. So excited. Lol, pantsless Mario. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody link me the Mario dick. Okay, I just, you know, I need to be done with this. I'm imagining it, and it's worse. I think it's worse than if I just saw it. The canonical the Mario manga penis, okay? That everyone in chat is talking about. My mods will shut up about it. There are a lot of things I will do for you, iios. This is not one of them. Thanks, Claire. Thank you. Well, you're just talking about it. Maybe not in chat. I don't know. Who's to say what what is or isn't okay? DM'd you in Discord. Thank you. I'll look at that later. Oh, great. Well, how about, yeah, just, you know, what is this? What is this DM? Oh yeah, this is like, it's like Japanese manga. Yeah, like they do this with Goku as a kid in the Dragon Ball manga too. Yeah, you see Goku's dick like 80 times. My heart rate monitor ran out of batteries. I'm sorry. Fund the iOS channel. Heart rate monitor out of batteries. We need more batteries. I can't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm really... Thank you for... Yeah, I was glad. I trust you. I trusted in my mods to send me... Yeah, the specific kind of Mario dick I was curious about. Dagon Fel. All Dagon Fel wants is to be a simple fishing village, but recent activities of Sorkfield the Raven are a cause for concern. Destination. My ship, the Wild Rover, can carry you from Dagon Fel to Sidrith Mara, Tel Mara, and Cool. Dwemer ruins all over the place up here on the island. Folks come hunting Dwemer artifacts. Never mind the Emperor's laws. None of my business. Any rumors? I've heard tales of an ancient helm locked away in the ruins of Oni Siralis, west of Voss. Here, I'll mark on your map where Voss is. The brothers Norvain left here recently to investigate the place. You should try to meet up with them if you want to check it out. They're good folks, if a bit argumentative. Any other rumors? Kurginia is back in Dagon Fel, and when you see Kurginia, you know there's smuggling going on. Any advice? Lots of ruins here in Sheogorad. If you're an adventurer looking for loot or trouble, it might be worthwhile exploring the island. Mizuleft is the big Dwemer ruin everyone knows about, but there are other places on the island, less famous, less often visited, that might be more interesting and safer. I don't know that there's any appropriate channel in the iOS Discord for that kind of content, Mangor. Yeah, unless you're asking for an iOS After Dark channel. Services. Riffenhild is a trader. Hyotra the Peacock, also at the end of the world, is a pawnbroker. She buys and sells many things. We don't have a smith or a healer. Someone in particular, Riffenhild, is the publican and proprietor of the End of the World trade house. Sarnir the clerk is an imperial agent here to investigate the disappearance of a scholar. A Nord wizard, Sorkfield the Raven, has occupied an old wizard's tower east of town. Sorkfield the Raven. The local dark elves don't approve of his necromancy. He gives me the creeps too. You'll find his tower on the east side of town.
Speak up!
Well, thank you. Thank you. Didn't Insane Clown Posse have a gimmick where they said they would end, the world would end the day they released their 7th record? They sure did, Unlimited Rice Pudding. There was the whole ICP mythology. Okay, you had to be there. You had to be there.
What's
Anya,
your story?
Swift Sailor. It's a sexy name. Dagon Fel. This was a Nord settlement thousands of years ago until the Dunmer drove the Nords from Morrowind. Then the Dwemer built a city here. The village was built on the ruins of the Dwemer city. Since Morrowind became an imperial province, Nord fishermen have returned here. Imperial scholars and adventurers also come here to explore the various Dwemer and Daedric ruins of Sheogorad. Any rumors? I heard a shipmaster on the Tel Mara Dagon Fel run dropped a group of wizards and mercenaries off on a little island somewhere. Think that was a bunch of rogue Telvanni planning to set up a base. Specific place. Rivet is saying goodnight, and I said Mario Dick, and she said why? Yeah. There are some things, some, but a good partner understands. You just give them a little seed, just to take Rivet right off to sleep. What's weighing down those shell jumps? You know what's jumping? And you know what's providing all of the propulsion and momentum on those shell jumps? Michelangelo, The end of the world trade house is in the center of the village, near the watchtower. The Dwemer ruins of Mizuleft are southwest of town. The shrine of Malakath is on Sheogorat Island, west of Mizuleft. The Sanctus Shrine, a pilgrimage site sacred to the temple, is on a tiny island west of Sheogorat Island. The Nord wizard Sorkfild the Raven occupies the old wizard's tower east of the village. Hema Farsir's ship to Tel Murrah, Sidrith Murrah, Tel Arun, and Kul is the only travel service. Nice. Yo, hey, Totoro, welcome. Any more advice? We get pilgrims here from time to time since we're the closest port to a pair of sites, the Malakath Shrine and the Sanctus Shrine. If you were thinking of visiting the sites, let me warn you, I heard that a group of orcs are camped out over at the site of the Malakath Shrine. Cool.
May the wind be on your back.
I almost thought she would break out into song. Yeah, so good to see you, Black Baby. Also, welcome to Totoro. Hope you all are having a great night.
What brings you here, Dunmer?
We had a lovely time playing Super Mario World. Hello, Herg. Hail. Great.
Speak up.
Okay. Well, welcome to... excuse me. Welcome to Dagon Fel. We will explore Dagon Fel and then gradually head south towards Rotheran.
On your way.
Hello, Fiorid. Do you sleep here? Oh, I guess you have a hammock. Okay. What do you think you're shifting in SMW that affects Mario's movement so powerfully? Yeah, I guess I never thought about it that hard, but it makes sense, you know. Oh, I look at these ruins. Isn't this so cool? Like, she told us about the different layers of the town, and so to do that, they have, like, yeah, these different ruins, like layers within layers, sort of. Cool. Wow, what a catastrophe, but the gist is there. Yeah, I get it. You know, I'm putting down what you're picking up.
Head on.
Apply directly to the forehead. Cool. What's up? Great.
What brings you here, Dunmer?
Hello,
What's your story?
hard mouth. Omni hard mouth. Wonder how you got that name. Sometimes the iOS live editing of chat works in our favor. Every streamer live edits chat. Do you not live edit chat? Delta Rain? The Mystery of Talara, Part 4. It would be great to... Oh, look what book series we can finish. Everybody's least favorite mystery. There's a problem. Oh, these got mixed, swapped? Cool. Okay, great. You have gained knowledge from this book. Your illusion skill increased to 26. Yeah, we have any rainbows? Mystery no longer. We have any rainbows? Any rainbows? Was that Marge Simpson crumble you just did? It's in a book, a reading rainbow. Yeah, fuck yeah. The Mystery of Princess Talara, Part 4 by Murrah Liketh. Yo, hey, Azura Silver, welcome. How's the first edition book collection coming? It's incredible, Azura, to be honest. You know, if I could go back, I'd do it all again. I'd do it all the same. Yeah, it makes me really happy to be able to read all these books. Yo, take it easy, 25. Thanks for hanging out. I had to drink some water. Lurky lurk. It's like Marky Mark. Yeah, we should have our own pretend achievements for Morrowind as we do stuff. Yeah, pretend achievement unlocked. I like this idea so much that we're just gonna create a channel points redemption for it. Lickety split. Splickety lit. We're just gonna do it. Achievement unlocked. Enter text. Great. Knock yourselves out. Goodness gracious, Lady Arcaders, welcome. You're welcome. Bow, 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 bow. Warning, incoming game. Yo, incoming gamers.
Lady Arcaders Radio
so lovely to see you all.
13 friends.
Hey, Lady Arcaders, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome, Roadkill Revenge. Hey, Metroid Crime. Everybody, thanks for the big fat raid. Hey, Indie Villain. Yes, thank you for the shout out so much, KQ. How was Haven? How was your stream, Lady Arcaders? We were just futzing around. Yeah, easy click. We're just futzing around here with achievement unlocked. There you go. I hope you love it. And some other stuff. Some other musical stuff. Hey Alright, thanks for the follow. Welcome everybody. Hey Dagon. Open wide and squeeze. Yeah, those hockey water bottles with a straw. Nice, Michelangelo. Nice. We need a fucking rainbows corollary command. Yeah. Nice. D&D for Nerds, Azura. You find a dusty copy of Gisela's Guide to Concoctions. Yeah. There's a table for generating books and tombs. Yeah. There's a whole lot of book content in this for sure. And we have some spreadsheets that are just like all of the book content. Like all of the things, the readable items. But there's definitely a ton of inspiration here. They do so much with the books in this game. Raiders, welcome. We are reading every book in Morrowind. This is our amazing, excellent spreadsheet where we keep track of our progress as we try to read every single book. And so we just found a new book. True story. We just found a new one. Does the redemption do anything? I mean, it makes it look like I unlocked an achievement. Here, you want me to see? I'm sorry, you want me to show you how it's done? Here, look, I'll show you. You know, demonstrations are important. Demonstrations are important. Oh my god, achievement unlocked. Mystery of Talara, mystery no longer. Okay, some editing would have helped it. Yeah. Oh, it's perfect, Austin. Yeah, mine doesn't count, you know? Mine was a test one. Austin, I could put TTS on it, but TTS is broken. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I can try and refresh trigger fire. Fine. You want me to put TTS on it right now? We'll put TTS on it. We'll do it. We'll fucking do it live. Okay, great. Achievement. Thank you. Yeah. iios unlocked an achievement. Colon. Okay, great. Maybe we'll do that. There you go. There's your prompt. I added it. There you go. It's a professional stream, all right? There, it's a whole feature. Yeah, but the TTS is broken. I'm sorry. God, I hate it when the free services I rely upon for my content don't work. Fucking achieved. Added a channel points redemption. Yay! Yeah, thank you, Insizzle. See? I used it first, but it didn't do anything. It's like, it could have just said achievement. I could have just said achievement unlocked, I guess. Okay. I think this is a great idea, and I love it. I love it for me. The Mystery of Princess Talara, Part 4 by Mara Liketh. Jaina never saw the Emperor's agent, Lady Briseana, again, but she kept her promise. Persecus, a Nightblade in the service of the Empire, arrived at Lord Strale's house in disguise. She was an apt pupil, and within days he had taught what she needed to know. It is a simple charm, Not the sort of spell that could turn a raging Daedroth into a love-struck puppy, said Prosecus. If you do or say anything that would normally anger or offend your target, the power will weaken. It will alter temporarily his perception of you, as spells of the School of Illusion do. Yo, sick and sizzle. But his feelings of respect and admiration for you must be supported by means of a charm of a less magical nature. I understand, smiled Jaina, thanking her tutor for the 2 spells of illusion he had taught her. The time had come to use her newfound skill. The Prostitutes Guildhouse, smash cut 2, of Camlorn was a great palace in an affluent northern quarter of the city. Prince Cylon could have found his way there blindfolded, or blind drunk as he often was. Tonight, however, he was only lightly inebriated, and he resolved to drink no more. Tonight, he was in the mood for pleasure. His kind of pleasure. Oh, his pleasure. Is that what we're saying? Where is my favorite, Grigia? He demanded of the guild mistress upon entering. She is still healing from your appointment with her last week, she smiled serenely. Most of the other women are in with clients as well, but I saved a special treat for you. A new girl. One you will certainly enjoy. Just trying to help keep you honest, iios. All this fame could go to one's head so easily. Yeah, I would hate to get a big head now. I really would. Thank you, the Delta Rain. Thank you, Delta Rain. The stream wouldn't be the same without your support. Yeah, Delta was nice. Delta was nice. Yeah. The prince was guided to a sumptuously decorated suite of velvet and silk. As he entered, Jaina stepped from behind a screen and cast her spell quickly, with her mind open to belief as Prosecus had instructed. It was hard to tell at first if it worked at first. The prince looked at her with a cruel smile, and then, like sun breaking through clouds, the cruelty left. She could tell he was hers. He asked her her name. I am between names right now, she teased. I've never made love to a real prince before. I've never even been inside a palace. Is yours very big? It's not mine yet, he shrugged, but someday I'll be king. It would be wonderful to live in such a place, Jaina cooed. 1,000 years of history. Everything must be so old and beautiful. The paintings and books and statues and tapestries. Does your family hold on to all their old treasures? Yes, hoarded away with a lot of boring old junk in the archive room and the vaults. Please, may I see you naked now? Oh, I'm sorry. What the... No, Unlimited, this doesn't represent me. Unlimited. So he's like, yes. There's a bunch of shit in the vaults. let me see your tits. That doesn't represent me. Jesus Christ. First, a little conversation, though you may feel free to disrobe whenever you like, said Jaina. I had heard there was an archive room, but it's quite hidden away. There's a false wall behind the family crypt, said the prince, gripping her wrist and pulling her towards him for a kiss. Something in his eyes had changed. Your Highness, you're hurting my arm, Jaina cried. Enough talk, you bewitching whore, he snarled, holding back a sharp jab of fear. Jaina let her mind cool and perceptions whirl as his angry mouth touched her lips. She cast the second spell she had learned from her illusionist mentor. The prince felt his flesh turn to stone. He remained frozen. Wait, but like not in a sexy way. Watching Jaina pull together her clothing and leave the room. The paralysis would only last for a few more minutes, but it was all the time she needed. Like actual stone, though. The guild mistress had already left with all her girls, just as Jaina and Lord Strale had told her to. They would tell her when it was safe to return. She had not even accepted any gold for her part in the trap. She said it was enough that her girls would not be tortured anymore by that most perverse and cruel prince. What a terrible boy, thought Jaina as she raised the hood on her cloak and raced through the streets toward Lord Strale's house. It is good that he will never be king. The following morning, the king and queen of Camlorn held their daily audience with various nobles. Thank you, Daddy Dago. Here, give me 1 second and we will check this out. A sparse gathering. The throne room was largely empty. It was a terribly dull way to begin the day. In between petitions, they yawned regally. What has happened to all the interesting people? The queen murmured. Where's our precious boy? I've heard he was raging through the north corridor in search of some harlot who robbed him. The king chuckled fondly. What a fine lad. And what of the royal battle mage? I've sent him to take care of a delicate matter. The king knit his brow. But that was nearly a week ago, and I haven't heard one word from him. It's somewhat troubling. Indeed it is. Lord Errol should not be gone so long, the queen frowned. What if a rogue sorcerer came and threatened us? Husband, don't laugh at me. That is why all the royal houses of High Rock keep their mage retainers close to their side. To protect their... You do is hang out with the possums, and you make YouTube videos about the possums and hanging out with them, and then, you know, you're just making YouTube videos and yeah, I want to know everything. I know. And Sizzle, I feel like I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. I wish I loved anything as much as that lady loves her possums. You know? Isn't the world just a grand place? Wow. Yeah. Full stop. Sorry. I'm going to go dig for opossums in a dumpster. Yeah, you get your waders on and Sizzle. And you go possum diving. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. What a you know, classy ass possum lover. You know? To protect their court from evil enchantments, like the one that our poor emperor suffered so recently. At the hand of his own battle mage, chuckled the king. Lord Errol would never betray you like that, and you well know it. He has been in your employ since you were Duke of Aloyne. To even make that comparison between he and Jagar Tharn, really, the queen waved her hands dismissively. It is that sort of lack of trust that is ruining kingdoms all over Tamriel. Now, Lord Strale tells me, there's another man that's gone missing, mused the king. The ambassador, the queen shook her head. No, he's here. He was desirous to visit the crypts and pay homage to your noble ancestors, so I directed him there. I can't think what's keeping him so long. He must be more pious than I thought. She was surprised to see the king rise up, alarmed. Why didn't you tell me? Before she had a chance to reply, the subject of their conversation was coming through the open door to the throne room. On his arm was a beautiful fair-haired woman in a stately gown of scarlet and gold, worthy of the highest nobility. The queen followed her startled husband's gaze and was likewise amazed. I had heard he was taken with one of the harlots from the flower festival. Not a lady, she whispered. Why, she looks remarkably like your daughter, the Lady Gilia. That she does, the king gasped. Or her cousin, the Princess Talara. The nobles in the room also whispered amongst themselves. Though few had been at the court 20 years ago when the princess had disappeared, presumed murdered like the rest of the royal family, there were still a few elder statesmen who remembered. It was not only on throne that the word Talara passed through the air like an enchantment. Lord Strale, will you introduce us to your lady? The queen asked with a polite smile. In a moment, your highness, but I'm afraid I must first discuss pressing matters. Lord Strale replied with a bow. Might I request a private audience? The king looked at the imperial ambassador, trying to read into the man's expression. With a wave of his hand, he dismissed the assembled and had the doors shut behind them. No one remained in the audience room but the king, the queen, the ambassador, a dozen royal guards, and the mysterious woman. The ambassador pulled from his pocket a sheaf of old yellowed parchment. Your Highness, when you ascended the throne after your brother and his family were murdered, anything that seemed important, deeds and wills, were of course kept with the clerks and ministers. His entire incidental, unimportant personal correspondence was sent to archive, which is standard protocol. This letter was among them. What is this all about, sir? The king boomed. What does it say? Nothing about you, your majesty. In truth, at the time of your majesty's ascension, no one reading it could have understood its significance. It was a letter to the emperor that the late king, your brother, was penning at the time of his assassination, concerning a thief who had once been a mage priest at the temple of Sethiet here in Camlorn. His name was Jagar Tharn. Jagar Tharn? The queen laughed nervously. Why, we were just talking about him. Tharn had stolen many books of powerful and forgotten spells, and lore about such artifacts as the Staff of Chaos, where it was hidden and how it could be used. News traveled slowly to westernmost High Rock, and by the time the king, your brother, had heard that the Emperor's new battle mage was a man named Jagar Tharn, many years had passed. The king had been writing a letter to warn the Emperor of the treachery of his imperial battle mage, but it was never completed. Lord Strale held up the letter. It is dated on the day of his assassination, in the year 385. 4 years before Jagar Tharn betrayed his master and began the 10 years of tyranny of the imperial simulacrum. This is all very interesting, the king barked, but what has it to do with me? The late king's assassination is now a matter of imperial concern, and I have a confession from your royal battle mage, Lord Errol. The king's face lost all color. You miserable worm, no man may threaten me. Neither you nor that whore nor the letter will ever see the light of day again. Guards! The royal guards unsheathed their blades and pressed forward. As they did so, there was a sudden shimmering of light, and the room was filled with imperial nightblades, led by Prosecus. They had been there for hours, lurking invisibly in the shadows. In the name of his imperial majesty, Uriel Septim VII, I arrest you, said Strale. The doors were opened, and the king and queen were led out, heads bowed. Jaina told Prosecus where he would most likely find their son, Prince Cylon. The courtiers and nobles who had been in the audience chamber stared at the strange, solemn procession of their king and queen to their royal prison. No one said a word. When at last a voice was heard, it startled all. The Lady Gilia had arrived at court. What is happening? Who dares to usurp the authority of the king and queen? Lord Strale turned to Prosecus. We would speak with the Lady Gilia alone. You know what needs to be done. Prosecus nodded and had the doors to the throne room closed once again. The courtiers pressed against the wood, straining to hear everything. Though they could not say it, they wanted an explanation almost as much as her ladyship did. Ugh. Wow, okay. And then it's kind of anticlimactic, but the final book we have read already. And so I believe that ends the mystery of Talara. Really not that much of a mystery, in my opinion. More like shitstery, am I right? The door refuses to open. It feels as though it has been barricaded on the inside. You'll have to find another way inside. Oh. Like on the roof? Mayhap? Door to Greedle Half Troll's house. Cool.
What's your story?
Hi, what's up? Why is your door blocked? Did you ransack this house and murder its occupants? Yo, hey Science Stream, welcome. Good to see you, Balin. Howdy, friend. Okay.
Head on.
Apply
What
directly
brings you here, Dunmer?
to the forehead. Okay, nobody has anything to say to me. Yeah, thank you, Claire, for the shout out for science. Whoops. Okay, there are more houses inside the
On your
walls. So
way.
now we're going into like slightly nicer homes than the shacks we were just in. Talk to you. Yeah. This is the end of the world renter room, so we can go in. Cool. Oh, hi. The locked door.
Speak up.
God, fucking people. Hey, Hyotra the Peacock, any rumors? Medena Serendas tells me Virginia had the shipmaster drop her and her mates off in the middle of nowhere on the beach north of Rotheran on Shiogorad. So she doesn't realize this looks odd? How many times has Virginia done hard time for smuggling? She may not be smart, but she certainly is persistent. Yeah, what's good? Anything good to barter? Some crap? Oh my god, I forgot. I totally forgot that we got all this ebony gear at the end of last stream. We totally, yeah. We got a Daedric spear, an ebony mace, an ebony spear, and an ebony staff. Yo, the Daedric spear is even better. The Daedric spear is like low-key... good. Cool. Well, you have 500 gold. We do need to get rid of any crap we can. Yeah, sell the feather stuff. I'm okay without it. Ring, sell it. Keep those. Zenithar's frock, sell it. We'll keep that. We'll keep water walking, I guess. Keep that. Yeah, it's a cool helm. Great. Oh, we should have haggled. Damn it. No, I don't think I've ever met somebody who grew up in a house with dirt floors, to be honest. How about you, Dagather? Perhaps I haven't, I just didn't know it. Didn't come up. Greening. Okay, we'll let our fatigue restore and we'll do a little bit of training.
From the locals.
Oh, this is like, oh. Okay, cool. Okay. Hi, Vongvild, Aldredania. Aldredania is the site of an ancient ruined wizard's tower on the western tip of a large island west of Shiogorad. Great. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. Yeah, let's walk back. Yo, I have 7 torches. I do not want 7 torches. No, thank you. I put them on the ground. What's going on in here? Well, 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 well. Varieties of faith we have read. The True Noble's Code we have read. But great. 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 Here's 100 gold. Here's yeah, I'll keep it. We'll take sneak. We'll take security.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
We'll take security. How are our multipliers doing? They're pretty crap at the moment. Okay, sneaked at 35. That's a lot of money. Not great multipliers yet. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, go back down here.
On your way.
Okay. $2K. Pretty crap. We'll just wait a while longer for that level.
May
Okay.
the wind be on your back.
Grasping Fortune. I think we've read. We have. Great. Cool. Let's go
Speak up.
downstairs. Hi, Sarnir the clerk. Any lore? Let me tell you the basics about weaponware. Yeah, how about,
On your
Yeah.
way.
you know, should go kick sand. Or pound sand, you know? Any rumors? Shipmaster on the Telmara. I literally just read this. Barter. You have no money. Friends? Jesus. Okay, well, I don't need stuff that badly at the moment, really. Cool, nice place you got here. Yo, it's raining! Oh, I just love it when it rains. Don't you just love it when it rains? You know, so cozy. Anyone snug? Anyone snug? Like it's rainy, and we're just and you're warm and cozy, and yeah, fuck yeah. And you're just big snug. I love the rain. Honestly, rain sound, rain frequency, the weather in this adds so much. Adds so much to the gameplay experience. Yeah. Herfnir or Hypnir. Okay.
May the wind be on your
Whoa!
back.
Check out their shield. Oh my god, it's like glass. Hey, Thalestris. I am an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. Okay. 5 songs of King Wolfhearth. I think we've read this. Yep. Great. What have you got? Frontier Conquest, we have definitely read. Varieties of Faith, The True Noble's Code, we've read. Brief History of the Empire, we've read. Grasping Fortune, we've read. Not too many quests up here. An Amulet of Rest. Frost Mirror Robe. The Third Door. We've read. You have 700. And you will buy a bunch of stuff. You won't buy my alchemy equipment, which is unfortunate. But you would buy a ton of other junk. Give me some extra money. My offer is refused. Why can I not barter? Wow, they won't let me barter at all. It's rude.
Head on.
Okay. Head on! You had a tropical storm roll past today. Oh my goodness. Blarg blarg. You got all the rain sounds. Well, I hope it wasn't too intense. Okay, some chitin. Another copy of the Third Door.
Let me in. I'm trying.
Yo, Source of Steel. Yo, come on in. Yo, who's that? Fuck now. Said let me in. Thank you.
Eel is trying to fuck. Eos wavios lovios.
You know, when TTS says it, TTS worked. When TTS says it, it just sounds so dirty, you know? Well, I really would like your shield,
What brings you here, Dana?
madam. Sorsha, thank you so much for the 2 months. It's so lovely to have you back. I super appreciate you hanging out and your resub and all the fun times we're having. Yeah, your sub helps support all the junk we do on stream and all the fun we have.
What say you?
Yeah, no joke. A Dance in Fire Chapter 3. We've read all of A Dance in Fire, in fact, which is great. I'm so excited to do some new emotes. I need to get back and schedule stuff with 10 one more time. But we'll get in there. God, I just need to sit and I need to sit and just experience this rain right now. I can't even game. I'm a little tadpole. Yeah, your frog's gonna grow up, good old, die, probably get reincarnated. I don't know.
What say you?
You know, we have some chatters who are approaching our current final batch. Is that a new alert? It's not Subdash. Sorry, no. I've had that. We've had that one for quite a while actually now. It wasn't intense. I was in a house. Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah. I assumed you were in your home or home place, and not like in a tent.
What say you?
Fucking snug, snug as shit. But yeah, I am looking forward to doing some more fun new emotes to shake things up a bit. And oh yeah, you know what tomorrow is? Can anybody tell me what tomorrow is? Big event, big happenings. What is that structure? Friday? It is Friday, and what happens on every other Friday? Emotes? No, actually. It's iios Discord movie night. Ding 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 ding. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's right. The occasion I can tell you were all looking forward to. It's iios channel. It's iios Discord movie night. We're gonna watch a movie tomorrow. What do you want to watch? What do you want to watch, gamers? We have a list. We have our spreadsheet. Recommendations from friends of the stream. Okay, I think we've seen most of Dagon Fel here. What a shithole. So there's like a wizard tower north of the city, and then there's one east of the city too. Everybody's pissed at this guy. Why don't we go up here and knock on his door? The Secret of Nim. That's a movie I have never seen before, Claire. So there's... I guess it's like smack dab in the middle of Dwemer Ruins, and these are like the Dwemer Ruins. Shoes! Ahoy! Anything up here? Not so much. I guess we're supposed to go like more due south. Like that way? Okay. Waterworld! Go Teddy and L. I always liked Waterworld. Unironic Waterworld watcher. Okay. I think that's a wizard's tower. Wait, I'm sorry. I guess they said to the east. How far to the east? It wasn't officially marked though. I'm trying to think of the shittiest movie you could think of. Yeah. Well, as long as you don't say that first, Teddy, then you're fine. Vacant tower. Okay, so maybe this is where we want to go. Great. We'll let our fatigue recover a little bit. We have 275 fatigue. Scooey! Yeah, tomorrow's Discord movie night. I can tell you, you're all very excited. it's a pretty banging movie night, let me tell you. But we'll watch some fun stuff, so please join us if you want to hang out. We'll watch a movie. It'll be at about 8 p.m. Pacific time. Same time as stream start time, really. Yes. Suffer, foul rat. Okay. This is a tower, right, though? We should be able to climb it? Nothing is on the marquee? I have to look at my list, I guess. I haven't thought about it enough. I often feel very indecisive about movies to watch. We always have a fun time, though. There's stuff in our list. There's a bunch of movies in our recommendations list. Maybe we'll watch Space Truckers. Might be time. I think you do too, Delta, and I think I even downloaded Space Truckers. Delta's like, watch the movies I've already recommended, and then I'll consider recommending more. No, legit. Amulet of Spell Absorption. Blind Ring. Okay, cool. Well, we found some jewelry down here. I love that. Space Truckers is so fucking bad. But is it like so bad that it's bad, or is it so bad that it's good? Yeah. Serious movie recommendations only. Kung Pao is it Kung Pao Enter the Fist or something? Would be fun to see. Dwemer Scarab Plant. Oh. Is that yours? I guess it's mine now. Cool. Okay. All my recommendations are serious. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right, Delta. I shouldn't have.
There are many creatures beyond the cities.
Should never have doubted. Hey, friend. Gonna train me in unarmored, like a tiny bit. I have definitely heard good things about Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I think we would have a fun time watching it. Terrible level up stats. Terrible. Sup, nerds? Yo, hey, Hot Hayosh, welcome. I'm just throwing my money away on this. Okay, at least we get speed 3. Give me one more 3 and we'll take a level up. Okay, cool. I don't think we learned much from coming here. So a bit of a medium. Yeah. Speed and agility are ×3. So there must be another entrance to this one that I missed. It inspired art for both Cowboy Bebop and Mass Effect. See, now that makes it sound pretty awesome. How bad could a movie be that inspired both Mass Effect and Cowboy Bebop, huh? Hey Uthanman, welcome. Great to have you. Yeah, Hot, I hope you're doing good as well. You'd be able to do Kung Pao. No, we're gonna do something that's already been recommended. I can't keep spurning my existing recommendations. I'm like that meme. I'm always looking for the new movie, the new. Ow? I'm part of House Halalu, though. Don't do this to me. Oh, this person's no joke. Okay. Like the visual design for the Geth was lifted straight out of Space Truckers. I guess it's funny, but like, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Stocking up on level ups feels so sacrilegious. Should I just take them? I could just take the low multipliers. I could absolutely just take the low multipliers. I see, but I don't know. What I don't know, and don't tell me, but what I don't know is, like, is Morrowind gonna give me a level cap? Am I gonna run out of level ups? You know, like, I don't know. Heck if I know. I might over level up, and that might be a problem for all I know. We have purposely trained him wrong as a joke. That's funny. Yeah, it's like, it's very satirical, right? And kind of, what's it called? Like, it's like physical comedy. Oh, whoops, I forgot fighting. Yeah, movie list is in our spreadsheet. Here, there's a tab. Yo, feel better, Hod. Yeah, for sure. Slapstick was the word I was looking for. Yeah, suck it, Halora Longleg. Nice crap, I guess. I don't know, Austin. Coincidence in Hollywood? Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Yo, Saint's Black Sword. It's a short blade. It's good. Yay. Sick. Cool, okay. Seems great. Let's head the other way. Our co-op list is still in there. It sure is, Delta. Yeah. It always will be. My bot name? Like Moobot? Oh, ow. Oh, that's bad. Damn you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got me. Shit. Okay. They get their very generic once you cover up their heads. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Now you die!
Oof. Stay down. Shield, resist a bunch of stuff. Bottle charm. Shoes. Whoops. Sword. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. We have a way up, which we'll take. Dwemer Scarab schematics, more of them. Limeware flask. Coherer. Pick a coin with that. We'll definitely take another. Yeah, more limeware. Limeware is incredibly valuable. We go up. Let's go. Yeah, Lordy does have Edward Scissorhands. That would be fun too. Oh shit. Yeah, we can just stun lock him. I'm over encumbered. That's bad.
Hey!
Yeah. 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 I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck here with me. Sorkvild. Amulet of Mighty Blows. Belt of Nimbleness. Oh. He has a Mask of Clavicus Vile. It is a heavy armor. And it's our welcome. And it's our thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Meatloaf. It was so good to see all of you playing. Having a great time this evening. Thank you for the shout out.
Bennett _
Thank you for
star
the shout out
raided
for
Yo's
Bennett.
channel with 4 friends.
Yo, hey Lane. Bennett, I was so glad to see your post and self-promotion channel and your stream. I hope you and Emma and Meatloaf all had a great time. Yeah, Played Up. I've seen so many people playing Played Up recently. I feel like you have to enunciate the second, you know, Played Up. You know, it's kind of one of those. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Morrowind. We played some Greasy. We cleared an exit earlier today. Flash Gordon would be a fun time. Delta, yeah. And Space Trucker's true, but it's a harder watch. Yeah, then maybe, yeah, okay, Flash Gordon then. I'll take a closer look at. And I will decide. I will make a definitive decision on tomorrow night's movie night. Yes, 8 p.m. iios Discord if you want to join us. It's a very chill, fun time. Welcome, Lane. We just murdered a wizard, and we found. Oh, look at our output. We just, you know, really, the wizard attacked us first. We found this fucking incredible piece of armor. It's a Mask of Clavicus Vial. It is heavy armor, but it has a constant fortify attribute. Personality 30 points. And I mean, you know, pretty fucking charming. You put on the mask. I didn't know who I was until I put on the mask. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, so that gives us plus 30 agility, plus 30 personality. Ridiculous. Oh my god. Makes you pretty. Yeah, it makes people think I'm pretty. Big difference. You had a ton of fun. How are the books going? They're great. We haven't, you know, until this exact moment, we hadn't found that many books, but it would appear that things are changing. Yeah, we had a fun time playing Mario as well. Ingasta. We already have you. Reflections on Cult Worship. We've read. We'll take it. Yeah, take your plant. You're not going to need it. Alright, we have black lichen, bone meal. Some ghoul hearts we'll take. We'll take that and that. Corpse preparation volumes. Only volumes 2 and 3. I've yet to find corpse preparation volume 1. How do I prepare these corpses? We've read the Invocation of Azura, but we'll take. Oh, we're over. We are encumbered. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Ingasta, we'll take that. Arcade the Enemy. And Darkest Darkness we've read. We've read it all. Darkest Darkness. We've read. Yeah, so now come the hard decisions. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things here, there's a 4-weight book, another 4-weight book. God, we have so much crap. I can't stop hoarding. Drop that sword. That's good. Yo, Kali, thank you. Thank you for the video. I love that. Okay. Put the Flynn down as well. God, we're right on the edge. Put those books down too. Okay, great. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, drop the corpse preparation books too. Drop that. Drop that. Okay, I'm dropping most of the books I just picked up, actually. Yes, thank you for the video. I love videos. Love them so much. How do they murder their children? Night Falls and Sentinel. Great, that's a new book. Thank you, Collie, for the the video. I'm sorry, that was dark. Oh God, fucking damn it. Cool. No, that's so fucked up, you know. Anyway. You gained a knowledge from this book. Your blunt weapon skill increased to 30. That's very topical. Yeah, measurably, right, Austin? Like measurably, you know? That's the yeah. Yeah. Why buy guns when you could have long stabby things? Yeah, see, and that's the problem, you know, and then it seems like Britain is going even further. So they've gone, they're like, get rid of the long stabby things too, right? You know, it's the future. Yeah, hey Patient Samurai, welcome. Also, hey Chris GS. Sorry, I should not wade into this probably, but it's a very funny video. Yeah, thank you, Collie. Night Falls on Sentinel by Boali. Rainbow, 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 rainbow. Whoops. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. No music. Look, it's in a book. A reading rainbow. No music played in the nameless tavern in Sentinel, and indeed there was very little sound except for discreet, cautious murmurs of conversation, the soft pad of the barmaid's feet on stone, and the delicate slurping of the regular patrons, tongues lapping at their flagons. I'm sorry. In my experience, drinking doesn't involve much tongue. Broken sail. Yeah, for sure, Christy, for sure. Yeah. Interesting. Are you sure you don't want to have an extended discussion about one of the most controversial political topics in America on twitch.tv? You know, I think about it sometimes, Delta. And then, yeah. We've had a different drinking experience, apparently. Eyes focused on nothing at all. I'm just imagining them like, yeah, they're just like, their tongues are lapping. They're like cats. They're lapping at their flagons. Eyes focused on nothing at all. If anyone were less otherwise occupied, the sight of the young red-guard woman in a fine black velvet cape might have aroused suspicion. Even suspicion. Surprise, even suspicion. As it were, the strange figure out of place in an underground cellar so modest it had no sign, blended into the shadows. Are you Jomek? The stout, middle-aged man with a face older than his years looked up and nodded. He returned to his drink. The young woman took the seat next to him. My name is Abala, she said, and pulled out a small bag of gold, placing it next to his mug. That's how Khajiit drink. Brussels, that's a foul, loathsome rumor, you know. Khajiit aren't cats. They're cat people. People. Sure it be, snarled Jomek, and met her eyes again. Who'd you want dead? She did not turn away, but merely asked, is it safe to talk here? No one cares about nobody else's problems but their own here. You could take off your cuirass and dance bare-breasted on the table, and no one would even spit, the man smiled. So who do you want dead? No one, actually, said Habala. The truth is, I only want someone removed for a while. Not harmed, you understand, and that's why I need a professional. You come highly recommended. Who you been talking to? Asked Jomek dully, returning to his drink. A friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. One of them friends don't know what he's talking about, grumbled the man. I don't do that anymore. Habala quietly took out another purse of gold, and then another, placing them at the man's elbow. He looked at her for a moment, and then poured the gold out and began counting. As he did, he asked, who do you want removed? Just a moment, smiled Habala, shaking her head. Before we talk details, I want to know that you're a professional, and you won't harm this person very much, and that you'll be discreet. You want discreet? The man paused in his counting. All right, I'll tell you about an old job of mine. It's been, by Arche, I can hardly believe it, more than 20 years, and no one but me's alive who had anything to do with the job. This was back afore the time of the War of Bettany, remember that? I was just a baby. Course he was, Jomek smiled. Everyone knows that King Lotun had an older brother, Greclith, what died, right? And then he's got his older sister, Aubki, what married that king fella in Daggerfall. But the truth's that he had 2 elder brothers. Really? Habala's eyes glistened with interest. No lie, he chuckled. You know, when I'm interested, my eyes like fucking glisten. Yeah. Glisten the shit out of something. No lie, he chuckled. Weedy, feeble fellow called Arthago, the king and queen's firstborn. Anyhow, this prince was heir to the throne, which his parents wasn't too thrilled about. But then the queen, she squeezed out 2 more princes who looked a lot more fit. That's when me and my boys got hired on to make it look like the first prince got took off by the Underking or some such story. I had no idea, the young woman whispered. Of course you didn't. That's the point. Jomek shook his head. Discretion, like you said. We bagged the boy, dropped him off deep in an old ruin, and that was that. No fuss. Just a couple of fellas, a bag, and a club. That's what I'm interested in, said Habala. Technique. My friend who needs to be taken away is weak also, like this prince. What is the club for? It's a tool. So many things what was better in the past ain't around no more just 'cause people today prefer ease of use to what works right. Let me explain. There are 71 prime pain centers in an average fella's body. Elves and Khajiit, being so sensitive and all, got 3 and 4 more respectively. Argonians and Slodes, almost as many at 52 and 67. Jomek used his short stubby finger to point out each region on Habala's body. 6 in your forehead, 2 in your brow, 2 on your nose, 7 in your throat, 10 in your chest, 9 in your abdomen, 3 on each arm, 12 in your groin, 4 in your favorite leg, 5 in the other. That's 63, replied Habala. No, it's not, growled Jomek. Yes, it is, the young lady cried back, indignant that her mathematical skills were being questioned. How many have you in your waking days, in your hours, have cried out indignant that your mathematical skills were being questioned? 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7 plus 10 plus 9 plus 3 for one arm and 3 for the other plus 12 plus 4 plus 5. 63. I must have left some out, shrugged Jomek. The important thing is that to become skilled with a staff or club, you gotta be a master of these pain centers. Done right, a light tap could kill or knock out without so much as a bruise. Fascinating, smiled Habala. And no one ever found out? Why would they? The boy's parents, the king and queen, they're both dead now. The other children always thought their brother got carried off by the Underking. That's what everyone thinks. And all my partners are dead. Of natural causes? Ain't nothing natural that ever happens in the bay, you know that. One fella got sucked up by one of them Selenu. Another died of that same plague that took the queen and Prince Greclith. Another fella got hisself beat up to death by a burglar. You gotta keep low, out of sight, like me if you want to stay alive. Jomek finished counting the coins. You must want this fella out of the way bad. Who is it? Did they do a gag like that with counting meatloaf or something? It's better if I show you, said Habala, standing up. Without a look back, she strode out of the nameless tavern. When did Clue Movie come out? It has a late 80s vibe to it. Clue Movie is legit really good. I've watched it like twice. I've really enjoyed it. Jomek drained his beer and went out. The night was cool with an unrestrained wind surging off the water of the Iliac Bay, sending leaves flying like whirling shards. Habala stepped out of the alleyway next to the tavern and gestured to him. As he approached her, the breeze blew open her cape, revealing the armor beneath and the crest of the King of Sentinel. The fat man stepped back to flee, but she was too fast. In a blur, he found himself in the alley on his back, the woman's knee pressed firmly against his throat. The king has spent years since he took the throne, looking for you and your collaborators, Jomek. His instructions to me what to do when I found you were not specific, but you've given me an idea. From her belt, Habala removed a small, sturdy cudgel. A drunk stumbling out of the bar heard a whimpered moan, accompanied by a soft whisper coming from the darkness of the alley. Let's keep better count this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ... Dun dun dun! Charwich Koninga. Volume 4 we have read already. Darkest Darkness we've read. Corpse Preparation Volume 3 we have read. Yo, Volume 1! Yo, we found Volume 1 finally. Volume 1 of Corpse Preparation, everybody. It's called On the Preparation of the Corpse. Volume 1. Amazing. So much book progress we're making. 188 books. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Or is it a spoiler? Or is it? Or is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way. Yo, who sent this to me? It was Cassie. Yo, Cassie sent this to me. Can I get it? Can I get this shirt? Chat, I need your permission. Well, actually, I need Lord D's permission, but can I get your permission first? It'll help. Okay, and can I wear it then? Yeah. Please, please respond. What? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Cassie, for sending that to me. It's up to you. This doesn't represent Austin's like this doesn't represent me. Okay. Please wear that to Thanksgiving. Okay, I'll wear it tucked in. To like I have these pants. Well, Laura has them, but I could maybe like borrow them. They're like weed pants. Maybe you've seen them on the Lordy channel. On the Preparation of the Corpse, Volume 1, The Acquisition of the Corpse. While the arts of necromancy are only illegal in the province of Morrowind, few citizens of the Empire have an enlightened view of our art. Thus, the acquisition of corpses on which to experiment is often difficult. You're saying you wouldn't wear it to a professional function, Austin? In Cyrodiil, a few necromancers. The truth, honestly, I could wear that to work at Twitch, and it would be chill. In Cyrodiil, a few necromancers who have served the Empire are given the corpses of criminals and traitors to use legally. This provides those who have acquired such a post with a fresh supply of corpses, most of them young, strong, and intact. In Morrowind, the outlawing of necromancy would make its practice impossible, were it not for the fortunate institution of slavery. While the temple will investigate obvious signs of necromancy, such as hastily emptied graves or ash stolen from one of their ash pits, a careful and discreet necromancer can thrive in Morrowind by taking slaves at a modest rate. Most will assume the slaves escaped or died in the Ashlands. Finding suitable corpses in Black Marsh is nearly impossible due to their rapid decay. There are also diseases, Argonian tribesmen, and other difficulties that must be dealt with. I know of only a few slowed necromancers who operate successfully in Black Marsh, and even they stay near the coast. While the forests of elsewhere pose some of the same problems as those of Black Marsh, the deserts preserve corpses for hundreds of years, in a way that requires very little preparation. Khajiit of the desert tribes are often buried with only a small cairn of stones, which are easy to find and uncover. The Khajiit show remarkably enlightened indifferences to graves being uncovered. It is said that in the port of Senchal, one may purchase anything one desires. This is true if you desire fresh corpses. While few Bosmer perform Arcae's rituals when burying the dead, the more primitive Bosmers still practice cannibalism upon their enemies, which reduces the number of available corpses. As would be expected from such a backwards people, they have an intolerance of necromancy that goes beyond all reason. Many necromancers who practice our arts in Valenwood become one with the trees themselves. Somerset Isle is even worse in some ways. Some Altmer born into the most respected, noble, and scholarly families are actually allowed to study the dead in the open. Their research, however, seems to be centered on finding ways to extend their lives even further rather than the more practical uses of our art. A necromancer of any other race caught in the Somerset Isle can expect the worst possible punishments. In Hammerfell, where worship of Arcae is strongest, the dead are almost always subject to Arcae's law. There are exceptions after large battles or in remote areas where death occurs far from meddlesome priests. Fortunately, the dangerous terrain and creatures in the deserts and mountains of Hammerfell makes the acquisition of corpses possible, though they are often in poor condition and require special care and preparation. The newly formed Orsinium presents a unique opportunity. As you know, orc corpses are among the most sought after for the durability of their skin and the strength of their bones. If King Gortwog will listen to reason, we could offer the services of our art in a defense of his young nation in exchange for disposing of the orcish dead. A mutually beneficial arrangement, as I'm sure the orcs will agree. To this end, a delegation has been sent to Orsinium, though we have not yet heard any word on the state of these negotiations. In my native High Rock tradition, dating back to the Witch Kings and nomadic horsemen, in my native High Rock traditions dating back to the Witch Kings and nomadic horsemen, mandate cremation of the dead. This is practiced almost without exception in the north, though an imperial burial in a tomb or city cemetery is more common in the south. There are still many corpses easily taken from the battlefields of the War of Bettany and the lawless times that followed. There are even rumors that King Gothrid of Daggerfall may institute the imperial practice of donating the corpses of criminals for necromantic study as a deterrent to the bandits and pirates that still threaten the Iliac Bay. In Skyrim, the cold weather and isolated terrain allow a few necromancers to operate freely. Alas, the availability of corpses is limited to Nords who die from exposure or in battle. While the cold is preservative, the snow makes these corpses difficult to find. More research dedicated to the magical detection of corpses would be invaluable to the necromancers of Skyrim. I named my Stone Soup character bitch and then died. And when you die, it says goodbye. So on the score screen it said goodbye, bitch. Oh, I guess, I feel like you kind of got what you deserved there, Delta. What was your character class? You should do a magic playthrough. You know why? Because I never do a magic playthrough in Stone Soup, but I think it's kind of cool. The Slode are the most famous necromancers, but little is known of their native Thras. In Tamriel, Slode only practice necromancy on other races. It is uncertain whether this is true in Thras as well. If so, it would explain the number of slaves that are purchased in Tyr by Slode merchants, and the rumors of Slode airships carrying corpses from Senchal. These difficulties lead many necromancers to create their own corpses. While I prefer to work with those who have died a natural death, a more expedient approach is sometimes necessary to further the study of the art. While the arts of necromancy can be practiced on animals, such experiments rarely produce interesting results. The servant's ability to follow direction seems to be related to the subject's intelligence in life. While raising the corpse of a man, elf, or beast man can produce a useful servant, the corpses of animals produce mere guard dogs at best. Often a raised animal is unable to distinguish its master from the rest of the living, and many amateur practitioners have been torn apart by the animal servants they created. Let such stories be a lesson to you. Sick. Yo, and what is that? Is that a dagger? Is that a sick-ass dagger? Yo, it's a fucking Daedric dagger? Why is that so expensive? It's incredibly expensive. I'm sorry, heavy. You haven't played in a while. A goblin showed up with a +2 poison dagger and rolled me. Yo, is it a named goblin? There's like a named goblin that shows up like on the 2nd floor or whatever of Stone Soup. He's kind of a dick. We need to lose weight. Those are good books. They're good books here. These are good books. I'm not losing these fucking books. Okay, so I either dropped gear or potions or ingredients. I should have dropped stuff off. We'll have to teleport and come back. Any crap potions? Need 7. Sucks. Not crap potions. How to play this? I know what I really want to do. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna drop the books that are nice. We'll just drop all of our book load for right now. We will come back for them. Nice, so great, valuable stash of books here. I love that they stack. Yo, that's adorable that they just stack up. Okay, we're gonna do something we have not done yet. We will cast. We cast Mark. We failed. We cast Mark. We've cast Mark. And so now, in theory, we will be able to cast Recall and come back here. Okay? What? Laughing face. Wait. I'm not reading chat. You've had a lot of success with Earth magic characters. Yeah, they're definitely, yeah, more like tactical almost. Yeah, that was for us. That lol wasn't for you, iios. I know. I felt, the moment I said it, I was like, oh. Assuming it was a lull for me. Big mistake. Huge. Yo, fuck, we need Magicka. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, I'm so sorry. It's okay. We're going to CV. Come on. We're in Aldrun. This is great. This is perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we can make a stash. Yeah, for sure. Then that's actually where we're going. I'm gonna drop it in a stash, and then we'll recall back. The first handle you used for a long time was a rapid frog, specifically for the kill messages in subspace. Yeah. Oh, that's fun, Austin. You switched to Dark Frog. Biting you with name length limits. That Dark Frog sounds familiar. I guess I'm thinking of Ice Frog. That's a good one, Austin. That's a small world. Any crap potions in chat? Yeah. Any just awful... I love that I can just drop shit on the floor. I feel like I could just drop a million things on the floor here, and it would be fine. So, what do we really have? Can I put this in there? No. Okay. We're gonna make a, like, awesome weapons stash. And it's gonna be here. Great. Ebony mace. Daedric spear. Ebony staff. Ebony spear. Daedric dagger. We're gonna put our boots here. And I guess we're gonna put our adamantium bracers here, because I like the gloves we have a lot. We'll put this helm away. Okay, that's like 200 pounds. So, we'll also put these away. Okay, I also want to put away Secret Caldera Ledger. Keep Pilgrim's Path. Great, we'll sell this crap. Huge charm. Frost Eater Robe we should sell. Some of this stuff we will sell. Okay, then we have this blade. Yo, hey Akio, so good to see you. How are you doing this evening? It's always lovely to have you in chat. Well, poise magic characters I've also done well, but then you run into undead, you get wrecked. Oh yeah, because they're resistant. Just a jobber ass regular goblin with a lucky find of a weapon. Poison sucks early. Sorry, I actually like thinking about Stone Soup. Poison sucks early. What else is scary? Centaur is very scary early. Orcs, super scary. Packs of orcs, holy shit. Bees, awful. Yeah, what a game. We also have this sword. What kind of a sword is this? 10 to 17. So 1,000... 10 to 17, eh? So it's awesome. So we have an ebony broadsword, but a Daedric broadsword would be even better. There is a Daedric spear here. 42! No wonder this shit's so heavy. Then again, our sword is 24, and our shield is what? 13? What do we look like with the... Oh, we can't wield the shield with it, though? Yo, it's awesome! Okay, but you have to go like that, right? Every time. Yo, Daedric spear! My long pointy thing! My sharp pointy thing! Yo! Oh, this is sick. Our spear skill is poor, though. I've literally met no one who can train me on spear. Is this my lowest skill? It is. Wouldn't you know it? Spear is my lowest skill. We have 7 out of 100. Dark Frog was generic by comparison, yeah. No, Austin Spafford is perfect. Perfect and utterly unique. Still reading books, I see. You know, there's gameplay. I assure you, there's gameplay. Well, let me meet somebody who can train me... Whoops. In the spear. And then we'll use the spear. Daggers fun would be fun. But anyway, let's hold on to our big ass sword look. That's plenty, really. I think we'll probably take a rest. I don't want to do shopping. Shopping just takes so long. It's fun to think and talk about because the balance is so good. It really is, Delta. It really, really is. Hard agree. Where's our... We have 3 times 3. Okay, we'll sleep. We rest. You have ascended to level 16. You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. Great. Great. Yeah. Faster, stronger, smarter. Whole package, really. So now we will recall. Yo, gameplay. Things are happening. Things are flipping happening. We take all the books. We'll find a generous bookseller in no time, I'm sure. Have you ever taken Zin as your god? I don't think so. Is Zin the one that, like, likes people who are, like, righteous, sort of, so to speak? Or, like, floating skull, ah! Ghoul heart. Zin is the one who, like, hates demons, maybe? Okay, amazing, 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 amazing. Get out of the tower. Yeah, Vivek approves of long, sharp things. So I hear. So I hear. That's why I'm here. Well, Akio, I hope you find some time to relax amidst your busyness. Fortify speed! You're like some kind of paladin philosopher, bro. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much me. Cool. You coming to me? You say so. iios, please. You should just get your thesis back off your back so you can go to work and not think about academia after coming home. Oh, certainly. Okay, well, it's tough to already have a lot of responsibilities and then to just add more. It's tough. It's tough to be doing double duty like that. I hope school's been going well. How much longer, you know, what stage are you at, I guess? No, I mean, when you play as an acolyte, as in, right, you have to, like, be, like, righteous and shit. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought you meant, Delta. Okay, we have another awesome tower here. I think this is the last one. This is on the north side. Maybe there's another one here, because there's, like, been 3 so far in the cardinal directions. Only your thesis and then you're graduated? Nice. That's big. It's a big milestone, Akio. There's an ability that is like a spell, sort of, but you're just preaching it at enemies that it hurts chaotic ones. It's kind of, that's awesome. That's really awesome. I feel like I often did just a couple of gods. I like would get too stuck in playstyles, you know? I'd like get stuck in a playstyle and then I would be like, man, I'm gonna get a really good run with this playstyle. But it's so much more fun when you're I think like a random dungeon crawl stone soup would be so cool. Yo, this place is sick. Tons of great stuff in this one. The eastern provinces. We've read. Okay. Yeah, the gods add so much flavor. And I always love like the dungeons you can find and like sometimes you find shops and didn't they take out the food mechanic? Yo, you're not crazy. You're not fucking wackadoo.
Tidings and good wishes to you.
Tidings and good wishes to you, good sir. Dagon Fel. People seem at ease now that Sorkvild the Raven has been done away with. Yeah, that was me. Morrowind lore. If you're thinking of joining a great house, blah, 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 blah. Sorkvild the Raven. Thank you for getting rid of him. Yeah, you're welcome. Goodbye. I guess he's happy. The Wolf Queen, Book 8. We have read all of the Wolf Queen. We have not read this oh my god, my fucking god. We have not read this Wolf Queen book. Huge. Any Jarth heads? Any Jarth heads in the chat? You have gained knowledge from this book. Your enchant skill increased 30. The Wolf Queen, Book 8 by Walgeen Jarth. Yeah, rainbows, big rainbows. From the pen of Inzolicus, 2nd century sage, 3rd era 127. Following the Battle of Ichidog, the Emperor Uriel Septim III was captured. Look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Uriel Septim III was captured, and before he was able to be brought to his uncle's castle in the Hammerfell region of Ghislaine, he met his death at the hands of an angry mob. This uncle, Sepphoris, was thereafter proclaimed emperor and rode to the imperial city. The troops formerly loyal to Emperor Uriel and his mother, the Wolf Queen Potema, pledged themselves to the new emperor. In return for their support, the nobility of Skyrim, High Rock, Hammerfell, and the Somerset Isle, Valenwood, Blackmarsh, and Morrowind demanded and received a new level of autonomy and independence from the Empire. The War of the Red Diamond was at an end. Potema continued to fight a losing battle. Her area of influence dwindling and dwindling until only her kingdom of solitude remained in her power. She summoned Daedra to fight for her, had her necromancers resurrect her fallen enemies as undead warriors, and mounted attack after attack on the forces of her brothers, the Emperor Sepphoris Septim I and King Magnus of Lilmoth. Her allies began leaving her as her madness grew, and her only companions were the zombies and skeletons she had amassed over the years. The Kingdom of Solitude became a land of death. Stories of the ancient Wolf Queen being waited on by rotting skeletal chambermaids and holding war plans with vampiric generals terrified her subjects. Me when someone starts reading Morrowind Jarth, yeah, sit up. Time to wake up. Third Era, 137. Magnus opened the small window in his room. For the first time in weeks, he heard the sounds of a city, carts squeaking, horses clopping over the cobblestones, and somewhere a child laughing. He smiled as he returned to his bedside to wash his face and finish dressing. There was a distinctive knock on the door. "Come in, Pell," he said. Pelagius bounded into the room. It was obvious that he had been up for hours. Magnus marveled at his energy and wondered how much longer battles would last if they were run by 12-year-old boys. "Did you see outside yet?" Pelagius asked. "All the townspeople have come back. There are shops and a mages guild, and down by the harbor I saw 100 shops come in from all over the place. They don't have to be afraid anymore. We've taken care of all the zombies and ghosts that used to be their neighbors, and they know it's safe to come back." "Is Uncle Sepphoris going to turn into a zombie when he dies?" asked Pelagius. "I wouldn't put that past him," laughed Magnus. "Why do you ask?" "I heard some people saying that he was old and sick," said Pelagius. "He's not that old," said Magnus. "He's 60 years old. That's just 2 years older than I." "And how old is Aunt Potema?" asked Pelagius. 70, said Magnus. "And yes, that is old. Any more questions? We'll have to wait." "Yo, hey Katizi, welcome." I have to go meet with the commander now, but we can talk at supper. You can make yourself busy and not get into any trouble?" "Yes, sir," said Pelagius. He understood that his father had to continue to hold siege on Aunt Potema's castle. After they took it over and locked her up, they would move out of the inn and into the castle. Pelagius was not looking forward to that. The whole town had a funny, sweet, dead smell, but he could not get even as close as the castle moat without gagging from the stench. They could dump 1,000,000 flowers on the place, and it wouldn't make any difference at all. He walked through the city for hours, buying some food and then some ribbons for his sister and mother back in Lilmoth. He thought about who else he needed to buy gifts for and was stumped. All his cousins, the children of Uncle Sepphoris, Uncle Antiochus, and Aunt Potema had died during the war, some of them in battle and some of them during the famines because so many crops had been burned. Aunt Bianchi had died last year. There was only he, his mother, his sister, his father, and his uncle the emperor left, and Aunt Potema, but she didn't really count. When he came upon the Mages Guild earlier that morning, he had decided not to go in. Those places always spooked him with their strange smoke and crystals and old books. This time, it occurred to Pelagius that he might buy a gift for Uncle Sepphoris, a souvenir of Solitude's Mages Guild. An old woman was having trouble with the front door, so Pelagius opened it for her. Thank you, she said. She was easily the oldest thing he had ever seen. Her face looked like an old, rotted apple, framed with a wild whirl of bright white hair. He instinctively moved away from her gnarled talon when she started to pat him on the head. But there was a gem around her neck that immediately fascinated him. It was a single bright yellow jewel, but it almost looked like there was something trapped within. When the light hit it from the candles, it brought out the form of a four-legged beast, pacing. "It's a soul gem," she said, "infused with the spirit of a great demon werewolf. It was enchanted long, long ago with the power to charm people, but I've been thinking about giving it another spell, perhaps something from the school of alteration, like a lock or shield." I'll take a moment to acknowledge that I'm terrible at doing real accents or voices. She paused and looked at the boy carefully, with yellowed, rheumy eyes. You look familiar to me, boy. What's your name? Poppycock. Yo, hey, Backoffel, welcome. Pelagius, he said. He normally would have said Prince Pelagius, but he was told not to draw attention to himself while in town. I used to know someone named Pelagius, the old woman said, and slowly smiled. Are you here alone, Pelagius? My father is with the army, storming the castle, but he'll be back when the walls have been breached. Which, I dare say, won't take too much longer, sighed the old woman. Nothing, no matter how well built, tends to last. Are you buying something in the Mages Guild? I wanted to buy a gift for my uncle, said Pelagius, but I don't know if I have enough gold. The old woman left the boy to look over the wares while she went to the guild enchanter. He was a young Nord, ambitious and new to the Kingdom of Solitude. It took a little persuasion and a lot of gold to convince him to remove the charm spell from the soul gem and imbue it with a powerful curse, a slow poison that would drain wisdom from its wearer year by year until he or she lost all reason. She also purchased a cheap ring of fire resistance. For your kindness to an old woman, I bought you these, she said, giving the boy the necklace and the ring. You can give the ring to your uncle and tell him it has been enchanted with a levitation spell, so if ever he needs to leap from high places, it will protect him. The soul gem is for you. Thank you, said the boy, but this is too kind of you. Kindness has nothing to do with it, she answered, quite honestly. You see, I was in the Hall of Records at the Imperial Palace once or twice, and I've read about you in the foretellings of the Elder Scrolls. You will be Emperor one day, my boy, the Emperor Pelagius Septim III, and with this soul gem to guide you, posterity will always remember you and your deeds. Yo, but the soul gem makes him dumb. With these words, the old woman disappeared down an alley behind the Mages Guild. Pelagius looked after her, but he did not think to search behind a heap of stones. Pfft. If he had, he would have found a tunnel under the city into the very heart of Castle Solitude, and if he had found his way there, he would have found past the shambling undead and the moldering remains of a once grand palace, the bedroom of the Queen. In that bedroom, what would he find in the bedroom of the Queen? In that bedroom, he would find the Wolf Queen of Solitude in repose, listening to the sounds of her castle collapsing, and he would see a toothless grin growing on her face as she breathed at last. From the pen of Inzolicus, 2nd century sage, 3rd era, 137. Amorphous solids or crystals. What's an example of an amorphous solid? Poll creator. Yeah, no high places protection. RIP. No high places insurance. Yeah. Are you high places insured? Are you high winds insured, KQ? You know, in case you get blown away by a high wind. Yeah, what are some other kinds of niche insurances? I'm super insured. Yo, sick. I love it. You're planning for, the inevitable, Potema Septim died after a month-long siege on her castle. While she lived, she had been the Wolf Queen of Solitude, daughter of the Emperor Pelagius II, wife of King Montiarco, aunt of the Empress Kintyra II, mother of Empress Uriel III, and sister of the Emperors Antiochus and Sepphoris. At her death, Magnus appointed his son, Pelagius, as the titular head of Solitude, under guidance from the Royal Council. 3rd era 140. Emperor Sepphoris, so this is 3 years later. The Emperor Sepphoris Septim died after falling from his horse. His brother was proclaimed the Emperor Magnus Septim. 3rd era 141. Pelagius, King of Solitude, is recorded as occasionally eccentric in the imperial annals. He marries Cataria, Duchess of Vardenfell. 3rd era 145. the Emperor Magnus Septim dies. His son, who will be known as Pelagius the Mad, is coronated. Coronated? Wow. So, okay, a little too lighthearted. So Pelagius the Mad wasn't mad. He was made mad by the Wolf Queen. Wow, Wolf Queen getting one final made mad, yeah. Made mad. Dwarven halberd is cool. A halberd and a spear? Halberd. Halberd. Please, I am reading a serious book. In Japan, people buy... I've heard about golf insurance, champ. Yeah, so like... golf insurance, so if they get a hole-in-one, the insurance will pay for the... Something like 30 or 40% of Japanese golfers have golf insurance. What a world. It's literally because if you... Many people have probably heard this already, but if you get a hole-in-one in playing like professional or, you know, like golf, social golf in Japan, it's customary for you to, pay for a huge party or like a round of drinks or something, like a lot of drinks. You're lying. I'm not. And so they buy insurance so that insurance will pay for the party they have to throw if they get a hole-in-one. I'm so serious. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy world. Okay, I want over there. I want to go over here and find another tower. That's what I want. I hate that every pool has like a million fucking slaughterfish. Just like, get extincted. Yeah, okay, maybe this isn't as wide, there's not as much widespread awareness as I thought. Why stab when you can stab and chop? Yeah, it just seems superior. A spear with a choppy thing at the end. Okay. What do we see? Do we see... So to the east looks, at the moment, really like a road out of town, which is great and stuff, but we've gone to these 3 towers. That's sick. That's sick. Okay, we really want to head south, though. We want to head south to Rotheran, which is whoops. Okay, right-click once. Is approximately that way. Let's walk this way. Walk this way, actually. And disc golf, if you get an ace in a tournament, everyone is meant to give you $1. Yeah, that seems nice, too. Seems also, yeah. Yeah, any disc golfers? I've done disc golfing a couple of times. It's quite fun. Good exercise, too. Scrambling all over, you know, them disc golf courses. Yeah, KQ, you Dolph. Yeah, it's short for disc golf. Most people don't know that. Yeah, we're just going overland here. Cool. Mandatory. Yo, looks amazing. Yo, Pickle Me Timbers, thank you for the gifts up to Sessa. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for your gift. Mandatory. Mandatory. Fun for everyone. Hope your week has been great. So, I don't want to do Mizu left right away. I don't. We'll come back. No, Uthanwan, that's different. That's dirty. It's not Dilf. Dolph. Yeah, Dilf. Dolph. You know? Follow me? Once you threw your friend's nice disc into a massive bramble. R.I.P. that disc. Sucks. I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure your friend was... I'm sure all was forgiven. Especially sometimes if you're just aware that you did a thing that sucks. I think goes so far. You just lose a disc, yeah. Your friends be like, it right in there. And you'd be like, all like, nah, yeah, it do be like that, Claire. It do be. Okay, we're going to get this fucking sword and save this person. Yo, you just wanna evoke our boots? Shit's awesome. Booting it. Yo, Delta, thanks for the video. Sick. A little bit busy. Here, 1 second. Yo, these shoes are so... They're just perfect. They're exactly what I wanted out of the game in some ways. You know? Go anywhere. Amazing. Thank you, Delta. Let's watch. And shit now. You know, look how fucking snug we are. I wish I could sit in the I wish like a, you know, a sitting command or something. You know what would be fun to watch for movie night as well is like the Street Fighter movie? It probably has not aged that well. Maybe I'll just watch that. Okay, to remind you, we're headed to recover this awesome sword. It has like a whole name and stuff. So I'm just there. I'm there. That's what I do, Sessa. Yeah, you call yourself out of lurk? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, get called out, Sessa. So this is meant to be, I thought, a Dunmer stronghold. God, we're so strong. Great. You friends?
Your actions deceive.
Hello there.
I've heard good things about
Tessa. Thank you. Thank you for the gift, the mandatory gift train moving all through the iOS chat. Thank you so much. This really kind of a tutorial. Get gifted! Get subbed! 1 more month! Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank all of you for being here. Oh, it's so good. It was a long week. I'm all discombobulated. Okay. Perhaps we don't want to go into the communal tents. Because we are not welcomed? Probably. Okay, but how about like the main area? Oh, the propylon chamber, which we cannot use. We don't have the indexes. Yo, thank you, Deltarine, for suggesting a movie. I love that. That's perfect. Yeah. Masters of the Universe, 1987. Dolph Lundgren is He-Man. Frank Langella is Skeletor. Tom Paris is some musician guy, and Courtney Cox is his girlfriend. Shenanigans ensue, made by the legendary Golan Globus Studio Canon Films. What else are they known for? I don't know that I've heard of them before. So we have to fight our way in? Lots of stuff. Cool. In-law, more like nerd-law. No, that words are hurtful. Bok awful. Okay? You filthy swit. We have to fight our way in? I don't really mind. I guess anybody who's gonna fight me in this game, I feel like is just gonna fight me. Yo, get VIP'd, Sessa. Nice. Yo. Get VIP'd. Congrats. You think you're more important than us? You think you're specialer? Yeah, whatever. How do we want to do this? I guess we're gonna end up fighting. Sorry, not sorry. So these are like...
You have something to say, Outlander?
They're like territorial Dunmer. I guess I'm just gonna walk in. Well, we're gonna recover 50 and we'll walk in. American Ninja, Cyborg, Break-In and Break-In 2, Electric Boogaloo. I don't think I've watched any of those movies, honestly. So out of touch. iios out of touch. iios old. iios old on... Yeah, good. iios old. Is it not on BTTV? It should be. That should be on BTTV. People outside. I've heard so much about you. Hello, people inside. Die, you NY. I know. It's like, what did I even do? God, we're so beastly. We're just death. We're death on legs. We're death in boots. iios old. Oh wow, paywall. Yeah, you know. It's just monetization, baby. All about it. Monetizing fun. Yeah, it's ours. That's ours now. Yeah, it's all ours. I wish I didn't have to, like, equip different items to lockpick. That would be great. Cool. Is that the origin of the electric boogaloo meme? Yeah, good question. Okay, anything else? We'll take that, why not? A low quality chest. A good skooma pipe. Why the hell not? Great. Superman 3 and 4. The Puss in Boots musical with Christopher Walken. God, so much more. Most of it hilariously terrible, but in a way that's just incomparable. Wow. Cool. I'm so out of touch. No, I have so much more room to grow in touch. We're all chill. Oh. Okay, we have multiple people incoming. So we're getting wailed on. Come on, stop failing! Thank you. Whoop! Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than that. What? Steel Storm Sword. Bow and some crap. Anyone else? Bunch of slaves down here. Coming from the left. Hello? Yeah. Is this how this was supposed to go? You know, they attacked me when I walked in, so... Shit, that's bad. Yo, glass dagger. Give it to me. Yeah, please, thank you. Okay. Canon Films all by itself fueled my weekly live bad movie nights when I was doing weekly showings at a local theater/bar. Their catalog gave me quite a lot of grist for the mill. I showed other stuff too, but a lot of stuff I showed was theirs. That's awesome. I am excited to experience more of their work. A wild spark blade. God, it weighs so little. I actually think it's worse than the Daedric Rotheran slave key. Great. It's worse than the Daedric, but it weighs so little. Wanna fight? Come fight. Okay. Oh, up, up. You coming? Okay. Oh, there's a ghost here. That's bad. That's bad because I left my silver. Our spark blade would work though. If the ghost comes back.
You will suffer greatly.
Casting magic at me? Yeah, use your magicka. I'll be here when you pull out your dagger. In this respect, this feel, I feel bad. I feels unfair. You know, to use slopes against the enemy. Poor mage, yeah. It's just, you know. Yeah. I might feel bad. Are you even casting? Oh, you like summon a ghost? Oh, is that what was up? Oh, and now the ghost is casting. Oh, whoops. It's a shame how that happens. Hey, Yaren Toronto. Oh, things are happening now. The Ice Blade of the Monarch. A two-handed, long-bladed sword. Does 50 on chop. Cast when strikes. Frost damage 10 to 40 points. Can I make an iOS Friday Night Movie suggestion? Absolutely, KQ. I would love that. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, that might be about the end of, oh my god, look how fucking huge it is. It was the sheath custom. It's a long fucking sword. Wow. Wow. High ground is an advantage. It's such a complex combat system, yeah. I'm loving the double features. Yes, no, I think, no, Kiku, I think that's great. We could, I was either considering, well, I was really considering not doing a double feature, but we could start a bit earlier. What time do you think is appropriate, or what time would be good for you, even? I rhymed, yeah. Yeah. Which I love. So fast too. That's just a lot. It's just a lot of weapon. It's as fast as the one-handed long blade was. Even just 730, preferably 7. I think 7 could be great. Let's plan on it. Let's plan on it. And that's an ebony longsword, in fact. It's funny. We had an ebony broadsword, but that's... So they're both one-handed. It's just a little confusing to me. They're both ebony, but the longsword is just better. Mostly. Entirely. They're both one-handed long blades, but the ebony longsword is just like faster. It's heavier. It weighs a lot more. But it all still basically blows compared to this awesome thing we just found. How much does our sword weigh now? 60! Yeah, you totally should, champ. It's a ton of fun. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Yeah, 7 p.m. if not. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's plan on it. KQ, thanks for saying something. I think, to be clear, Lord D, I don't think will always want to do a double feature, basically, but it's, but I think most of the time she doesn't even mind because she crashes pretty early. Go free. Unlock the slave's bracers. Yes, goodbye. You're welcome. Go free. I freed you. Oh, hi. Go free.
Sweet
Unlock.
moon sugar. Speak freely.
I don't know where to begin.
Go free.
It
Unlock.
is such an honor to meet you.
Speak freely.
Oh.
Good friend.
Adu Samsi Asarna Rairan. I forgot about you. Please, Yaran Tirano is a sorcerer and worshipper of Moloch Baal. He is a terrible sorcerer, but he also carries a deadly sword. He stripped me and made me his prisoner. That's all I can remember. I can't recall how I got here or why. I think he has poisoned my mind with spells. If you can recover my ring from Yaran Tirano, I can use its enchantment to escape. Please, rescue the slaves too, if you can. Irv Othran has their slave key. Bring my ring, please. Goodbye. Yes, that is my ring. Please, it grants me divine intervention. Now I can escape. Give it to me now. I don't care about anything else. Just let me out of here. Okay, great. But honestly, KQ though, like, movie night is great, but it's like our thing, sort of, right? Like, people who show up to movie night get to decide what movie night is and when, you know, basically. KQ, I feel like if you didn't show up to, you like carry movie night. KQ carries movie night. Yeah. So, you could think about carrying KQ sometimes, chat. Think about it. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a slave's bracer and it drains magicka. Interesting. Twin lamps. Go free. Yeah, unlock. Twin lamps. I do not know if they really exist. It is said they help slaves like us escape. Until you arrived, I did not believe I would ever see Argonia again. Interesting.
This is an honor for me.
How many fucking slaves are here? Oh my lord, dude, what kind of an institution is this? Fucking love rubies. Go free. Unlock. Twin lamps. Goodbye.
You honor me. Please speak.
Go free. Yo, look at all these people we can free. Well, these were baddies, clearly. We're breaking up this slave colony here. It's ridiculous.
This is an honor for me.
Yeah, it's an honor for me, you know? So I'm sorry, I feel bad.
This is an honor for me.
Oh. Whoop. Behind door number 3. A Nyx Hound. Wow. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my goodness, have we done it. Great, 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 great. Let's just walk outside and see if anyone has anything to say about any of this. You've been watching some of the early VODs. I'm glad you've enjoyed them, champ, by the way. I'm glad they've been a good time for you. Yeah, I freed everybody. Everybody's dead down there. Just the pro pylon chamber. Well, I'm gonna assume that our slaves will make it home safe. So that we can... Oh, shoot. So that we can CV out of here. Thank you. Aldrune, once again in the middle of a huge storm. I'm at the part where you're fighting a valiant battle with the Balmora bookstore. Yeah, that took days. I think there's 2 whole streams. There's literally 2 YouTube VODs, each of which are like 4 hours. That is me in that bookstore. I feel like I walked into that bookstore and I walked out and I was a different person, you know? Sometimes I think about what we left in that bookstore. Our innocence, maybe. Yeah. A whole lot of, you know, consonants. Damn it. Okay.
F is for friends
Who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
N is for anywhere and
Anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea. Yo,
Nintendo's
Desi.
doing stuff with friends, gay innocent.
You're doing stuff with friends? I love that. Thank you so much, Desi, for the 23 months. So huge, man. You know, next month, your little frog badge, it dies and it becomes a ghost. Yeah, isn't that great? Not special. Desi, thank you so much for the 23 months. It's great to see you. I always appreciate having you all the time, pretty much. No, absolutely as much. I hope you've had a great couple of days this week. Gosh, how far are you into the maze game? MSX maze game. That's my official name for it. MSX maze game. God, we have so much good gear right now. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. Capture, please. Give me the adamantium. We'll sell some of the adamantium, but I want to leave the ebony. No, still no. Even with... Oh, killing me. Why do they have to make, like, accurate weight as a feature of these boxes? God damn it. I want to toss this fucking giant-ass heavy sword in there. The inevitable hoarding begins. I need more boxes. I could leave it on the floor or some shit. I got to the final boss, but there seems to be a puzzle associated with defeating him. So we are either really close, or we're going to be searching every screen of the game for days. Boy, that's a vibe. That is a real vibe, Desi. I have the utmost faith in you. But I can imagine what that feels like, I think. Cool. Drink, 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 drink. Yeah, thank you, Magic Pen. Yeah. Take a drink, chat. You're dehydrated. You need to hydrate. It's true. Where's all this weight coming from? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Magic Pen, for making everybody in the chat take a sip. Big old sip. Big sippin'. We're very heavy at the moment, and I'm just trying to figure out, I mean, this sword, extremely heavy. I can't wield the shield, I think. I mean, we can have it on. No, because even if I have it equipped, it doesn't do anything for me at the moment. I'm drinking water. I wish it were beer. Yeah, no, water's good. Water's good. Stay hydrated. Alright, I need a book person to pawn these books off on. I'm drinking vinegar, dog. Yo, sit. Gross. No, no. Oh, no. Is it just like really old wine or something? Yeah, take the sword. Yeah, take pants, take shoes, take all that crap. Take that. Yeah, take that robe. Take that. Amulet of spell absorption. Keep it for now. Mind ring. Okay. 720? Nice. Okay, sick. Curious, so curious. I don't know how enchanting works. Damn it.
An honor.
What is my renown? Is it going up? My reputation is 13. Sick. Which episode would you recommend to get someone into I Love Lucy? Yeah, it is Desi. Yeah, I Love Lucy is so great. Honestly, Dagon Fel, if you happen to live in a place where you have Amazon Prime, there's like a best of thing that was on Amazon Prime as of recently, and that's kind of a nice introduction because they pick some of the best. I think that the chocolate one where they make chocolates is kind of an all-time classic, and that's honestly probably the first episode I even watched of I Love Lucy was where they work as like chocolatiers. I am not ready for answers to enchanting questions yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet.
How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you. This is
Okay, we're walking around Aldrin for a second. I need to sell some crap. Go this way. We're gonna go to merchants up here. Enchanté. Hey, unkempt. Thanks for lurking. So up here we can pawn off some of this adamantium.
Is there something I can do for you?
The more advanced details are never explained, then we might never figure it out.
Do you have something to say?
The gossip. Oh gosh, they're so good. You know, like I Love Lucy is very formulaic in a way, but it's so good. I'm really curious about what the Domina gear looks like at a certain level, at a certain point. Dude, why? It's so much money. Can we sell our bracers? Nice as our bracers are, instead of using those bracers, we have like essentially unarmored like cloth gloves that boost like luck and personality, and I just would rather have that. I just would rather have that. Offer. Good. Okay, we're gonna find a bookseller. Wouldn't a hypothetical games mechanic like enchanting be explained in a hypothetical games manual?
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Is it though, actually? Is it though? Is it though? Are you opening over here? Okay. Is it though? Enchanting. Does that actually work? Oh, it does. For more information on enchanting, see page 39. No, I'll take it. It's time. You know, it's good. You know, and honestly, Daddy Dagon Fel was like, read the manual. Can you understand why we didn't read through the first 39 pages? To enchant an item, you must have a charged soul gem. Higher quality soul gems can trap larger creatures to create more powerful enchantments. To trap a soul, you need an empty soul gem, a soul trap spell or scroll, and a live creature. Cast soul trap on the creature, then kill it. Upon its death, its soul will be trapped inside your previously empty soul gem. Highlight your soul gem to see if the creature is trapped or not. Find someone who offers enchanting and select enchanting while talking with them. Or do it yourself by equipping a charged soul gem in your inventory. Your success depends on your enchant skill if you do it yourself. Paying for enchanting services will never fail. I see. So what you're saying is, where did I leave all of my soul gems? Okay, cool. Hold that thought. You have just crap. Okay. Where did we leave our soul gems? So many stashes. I think I know where they are. General merchandise. I like the sound of that. I don't know what of these letters I need. I'd like to toss them. Your mercantile skill increased to 31. Wow. Okay, wait, book what? Yeah. Sorry. Tabbing. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, the gossip was fantastic. You'd seen commercials for the chocolate episode, but I never caught it. It was very late. And your mom was mad that you stayed up late to watch it. Yeah, it's a milestone. I have to watch it. You do too. I Love Lucy was great. It was, you know, forward.
Your actions,
you know, in its own way, it was very groundbreaking, I think.
About you. Under sun and sky, Outlander.
Bookseller, yeah. You who are I want. You are who I want. You, comma, who are I want. Okay, offer. I'll freeze this up a tiny bit. We have more stuff to stash. But let's go. Everyone go brush teeth before bed. Yes. You know, dental health is just so essential, so critical. Acrobatic 64. Okay. Fun Star Trek fact. Leslie and Ducey. Lucy and Dusty were pivotal in the creation of the original series, as it was produced by their studio, under their supervision. That's cool. That's really cool. Yes, it's late. Here, we're about to end. We're gonna do... Oh, this isn't where I put... Here? Where did I put my soul gems? Where did I put my soul gems? To think about my stashes... I think I know where they are. I think it's in Nisus. I think it's in Nisus. Once you get into the 30s, the threat of gingivitis becomes a lot less theoretical. Yeah. Scary stuff. Yo, it is true though. This sword has an awesome, like, custom sheath too in this. Look at that. That's awesome. It's like an ice sheath. Sheath? I think I stashed my soul gems here in Nisus Temple. Balmor Temple also may be right, actually, but we'll find out pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I still can only do cast when used. You know? Or do I have to, like... I still can't change the type, though. Like...
Tech stocks, Foxy Moneybags.
Tech stocks! Yo, Nathan
Nathaniel is
MG!
investing
Invest!
in iios channel.
Invest.
Insert witty and humorous message cue laugh.
Ha 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 ha. Nathan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resubs. 13 months. I hope you're doing well. I've missed your streams as of late. I hope you're doing so great. I don't even know how this works. I still don't know how to change the type. I would have expected that more value means more chance of doing stuff. It didn't specify how powerful means. I don't even understand. It's worth 60,000. It's the Wing of Twilight. What? And it's a grand soul gem too. I don't even. Ah, great to have you. Great to have you, Nathan. It's been a heckin' long night. I don't even. You know? Is it... I just don't even. Fortify attribute strength. On self. But don't cast once. See, is that... I don't feel like I've moved forward at all. You only started flossing twice a day a few months ago, and it's amazing. No, congrats. That's a big deal. Keep it up. I'm motivated to care for my teeth by my overwhelming fear of dentists. Yeah, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's good not to develop a, how do you say, complex about the dentist. Dentists are your friends. Aldrin. Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Okay, we're headed to Vivek.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low price.
Wait, I didn't. Okay. Step back on. I have a dentist complex. No, KQ, it's fine. KQ, it's gonna be fine. I have the fear. No. You're perfect. No.
Let's set aside our rivalries and talk.
They're
shall
so
we?
fast and so good these days. Heading into London shortly to see a few Twitch people. Wonderful, wonderful. Nathan, have a great time. Adusamsi Asurnarairan has told me how you rescued her and begs me to give you this as a token of her gratitude. From what she says, your task was not easy, and you also managed to recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch, which I hope you will keep and dedicate to the service of the Imperial cult. I celebrate you and your courage and determination. Thank you again, and speak to me when you are ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. All we got is the ring? I want your fucking ring. Divine Intervention ring. Ugh, garbage. I mean, I guess it's like, if we don't have much magicka. Adept iios, the healer Urgerod, is overdue and presumed dead. He went to the Daedric Shrine of Ashal-Mimilkala with a powerful artifact called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Signs say he has come to grief inside Ashal-Mimilkala. Go and find his body, recover the scroll, and return it to us. Or if you would risk your life to complete the quest that took Urgerod's life, use the scroll to slay Kara Kalmo, the shrine's ancient high elf priest, and his powerful high elf bodyguard, Muriaran. Okay. Adusamsi, I'm so happy you rescued Adusamsi Asurnarairan. I feared that she was dead. Ashalmimilkala. Ashalmimilkala is a large data rune on the large offshore island south of Narmak, west of the Dunmer stronghold, called Lormaran, in the Bitter Coast region. A thin strand of land connects the southern part of the island with the mainland on the coast southwest of the stronghold. Carol Kalmo is a very old high elf wizard. As a young mage, he served Uriel V, though he did not follow him to Akavir. He was accounted among the wise and powerful until he was implicated in Jagar Tharn's plot to place an impostor on the imperial throne. Since then, he and his bodyguard, a masterful knight named Mariaran, have been fugitives. Karakalmo is a servant of Maroon's Dagon, a grim agent of death and destruction, and the imperial cult has long sought to destroy him. Urgerod. Urgerod is the apprentice and protege of Drofaran Stiffneck, a healer and holy monk of the imperial cult slain by Karakalmo. Urgerod had sworn vengeance for the life of his master and pursued Karakalmo, armed with his dead master's weapons, enchantments, and a powerful item called Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Urgerod is in no way strong enough to challenge Karakalmo and Mariaran, but he could not be persuaded from following his quest for revenge. Okay. Okay. Well, hasn't it been just a lovely evening tonight? I think it has. And oof, well, we got strong. We got really strong, to be clear. We've got our badass sword, we've got our badass helmet. We have 90 personality. It's incredible. We're so popular. We have 15 reputation, having turned in this quest. Pretty great. And we're getting stronger. And every day, in every way, we're getting better. Yeah. And isn't that really what it's all about? In every day and every way, we're getting better. Yep. Wow, a personality build. You know, I'm very popular amongst the persons who I interact with. Yeah. I'm well known. We're gonna read somebody. We're gonna go read somebody. We'll be back. Tomorrow night is movie night. It will be earlier than usual. It'll be like at 7 o'clock Pacific time. Movie night tomorrow night. iios Discord. Please hang out. Love to have you. And then on Saturday we will be back for more Gracie World and more Morrowind. We will do this maybe final quest of the Imperial cult. These are like really cool quests. So we'll go run all over the island and have a great time. And oh, look who it is. It's Lordy. Come to wish the stream a good night as we raid out. You know, I want to raid actually. Yeah, let's go see Dark Twinge. That's good. Let's go see Dark Twinge. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thanks for the gifts, everybody. It's been so lovely to have you. Twinge is a really cool streamer. Does lots of like strategy games and just like really niche games. I think Twinge is so great. He streamed for a long time. Playing a game called Against the Storm. Let's go hang out. Good night.